Getting up early sure does pay off.
Outdoor option. My daddy taught way of life I passed down to my kids. Showed me how to shoot and hunt and fish and how to live. Said I was born for the great outdoors, but the choice is up to you. Man, I always choose the outdoor option. It's outdoor option. Outdoor option. It's outdoor option.
This is us. This is what we're all about.
Outdoor option. That's the life I choose. Outdoor option.
The Outdoor Option is brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras, Suzuki, the Remington Outdoor Company, Ignite the Hunt, Deer Supplements and Attractants, Skag Power Equipment, Orca Coolers, Justin Original Work Boots, Sheffield Financial, Rhino Blinds, and 10-Point Crossbow Technologies.
Well, we've got the truck loaded up, and it's time to head down Interstate 77 to do a little turkey hunting in southern Ohio.
You know, it's one of those times of the year where it's between deer hunting, you know, previous deer season and the next deer season, and we all get cabin fever, and, you know, spring turkey hunting fills the gap.
It's a nice, brisk 30 degrees this morning. It was 27 when we woke up, but we got out here. It's real calm, and we had turkeys and toms gobbled on the roost down here below us, behind us. So we did a little bit of calling to them, let them know where we're at, and hopefully they'll show up here pretty soon. We're watching this field to our right, and got a couple of crossways, ATV trails that they like to travel on, and hopefully they'll come right by us, come into the decoy, and give us a shot.
The nice thing about you know, turkey hunting in the spring is you get to see a lot of deer and see how healthy the deer herd is and see how they've survived from the, you know, the rough winters here in Ohio.
For the first 2 weeks of the season in Ohio, it's only legal to hunt turkeys until noon. So nothing was going on first thing this morning, so we decided to make a move to another spot on our property for a late morning setup.
We made a switch here, late morning. This is kind of our late morning spot. So we moved out here to our disc up food plot, put a couple decoys out. The covert's getting videos like crazy of turkeys working this food plot in the late morning and early afternoon. But the first couple weeks of the season here in Ohio, you can only hunt till noon, so we got about an hour and a half of legal hunting time left, so that just went by. Maybe it'll bring us good luck.
That hen must have brought us good luck, because it didn't take long after she went through that a big old gobbler showed up.
So we got a tom gobbling at us. I've been calling back and forth, so we're gonna see if we can get him to gobble again.
I knew this guy wouldn't be camera shy for too long, and this is where my adrenaline starts taking over, because it's the suspense of knowing he's just out of sight and he can show up at any time. I knew that if I kept calling to him little by little, I'd get him in a position where he could see those decoys, because once he sees the decoys, it's game over.
Closed captioning of the outdoor option is provided by the Remington Outdoor Company. This segment of the outdoor option is brought to you by Orca Coolers.
Turkey hunting in Ohio is something that my dad and I have done since I was a little boy. This is what we do, it's what we're all about, and it makes it even that more special that we get to do it on our own property in the great state of Ohio.
There's nothing better than being there, tag teaming whether it's a deer, a turkey, or an elk or whatever, but here at spring gobbler season, nothing better when it happens just like it did.
We flop far enough away, so let's go get our hands on them. This is by far the most mature bird I've shot in Ohio. When I picked this thing up, it was way heavier than I expected. Boy, this is about as beautiful as an eastern gets, and by far the biggest bird I've ever shot here at our farm.
Oh, he's definitely the biggest bird I've seen. He's got to be in the low to the mid-20s almost,
Yeah,
23, 24 pounds.
Yeah, for sure. Just from carrying him over here, he's definitely a 23 or 24 pound bird. But I mean, this was just a perfect morning. It was so cold this morning when we woke up, like 28 degrees, on the thermometer. But as soon as that sun came up, the temperature started to rise, and we had birds right off the roost gobbling like crazy. And it was just one of those mornings where nothing happened. But we improvised, and we decided to make a move out here to our late morning stand. And right when we got here, this guy started gobbling at us, and I hit the slate a couple times. The next thing you know, he was 10 feet behind us, and I thought he was going to hang up over here in this side field, but he saw the decoys and came right in, and
oh, he was literally 10 feet behind the blind. You could feel his.
Oh yeah, you could feel the thunder of his gobble.
Yeah, and the feathers pounding together.
Yeah.
Then he circled completely around us in a whole complete 360 degree to come in. Unbelievable. Nice job, buddy.
Yeah, it's just a perfect example of what Ohio has to offer, and another great bird. I've been hunting. This is our farm that when you guys have it, 1992, 1993,
something like that.
And
yeah.
I've been hunting it since I was 6 years old, and even 5 years old for deer, and so many great memories here turkey hunting and deer hunting. But the turkeys always stick with my mind, and this is just another one to add to the memory books and another picture to hang on the bulletin board down in the cabin.
Seems like every time I go turkey hunting, all I ever see is jakes, and now I'm stuck with these three amigos.
When Shannon goes turkey hunting, we can be, going turkey hunting, and she'll maybe see some birds, maybe she won't, but she'll always have these jakes come running around. It's kind of like the young guys come around chasing after the pretty little girl.
Even if I decided I wanted to take a shot at one of these jakes, I couldn't because this deer got in the way. Maybe someday I'll get to see a big gobbler like Danny always does, and hopefully that day will come soon.
The Outdoor Option is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Stay connected with the Outdoor Option team. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you and see your pictures.
This segment of the Outdoor Option is brought to you by Rhino Blinds.
We set up here early this morning, hoping to get a big gobbler down on the ground.
Right after college orientation, my dad and I decided we were going to sneak back down there to get one last morning hunt in before the season ended. This morning was really different because instead of seeing jakes, I saw a hen, so I knew it was going to be a good morning. And I had a good feeling about how lucky this hunt was going to be.
First gobbler. Yeah. My first gobbler. Finally.
That's a big one.
I know. What is he? He came so fast.
These last couple of days have been really special. First, college orientation, and then I get to spend this moment with my dad and get my first gobbler down on the ground.
Right,
I know. That was the first gobbler I've actually seen in person, too. Oh, wow.
see how I come up there?
He came running.
That's what they do. Wow.
Getting up early sure does pay off.
He's fluttering his
I
wings
know.
a bit. Oh,
I thought he was gonna get away.
no, you did good. I think the first shot smacked him. The second shot. I think the first shot smacked him.
Yeah.
The second shot put him down for good. Let's go get our hands on him. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm excited.
I'm so proud of you.
Remington did it again.
Hard work does pay off.
Never gets old hunting with my kids. And, with Shannon, she's just getting to be a better and better hunter. And when you go turkey hunting and you can take a shot, make it not be so perfect, but follow it up with the perfect shot, just as exciting as it gets.
Well, we had a hen come in about 10 feet from our stand. And she just came around and was feeding and then walked off. And then about 5 minutes later, he came in quietly from the road. We didn't even know he was coming. I looked up and he was there, and he came right to our decoys. And it happened really, really fast. But I was able to put the smack down on my first gobbler.
First big gobbler.
Yeah, my first big gobbler, and I'm really, really excited that I finally got one.
The Outdoor Option is brought to you by these fine sponsors. This segment of The Outdoor Option is brought to you by Justin Original Work Boots.
Now that Danny got his job done with the big gobbler and Shannon got her big bird, it was my time, to get out in the woods. And so we still had about a week or so left in the season, so Danny and I ran down and got some hunting in.
Just a beautiful, gorgeous morning. Clear blue skies, no wind. We can hear birds regular chirping all over the place, all around us. So as soon as the gobblers start, we'll be able to tell when they're getting close. So let's see what the morning brings here in Southern Ohio. Turkey season, Buckeye State.
Yeah, we were out there for a good, couple, 2.5 hours. And finally, we heard a gobbler off in the distance. And before we knew it, there was 2 big old gobblers right in front of us, and they were beating the crap out of that decoy and tag teaming it. It was unbelievable footage.
That's pretty good. His feet are sticking straight up in the air. Oh, wow. Well, we're watching the hen over this way, and all of a sudden these buggers snuck in about 10 yards from the left from us, and they're out there beating on the decoy. We couldn't allow it to take that much more abuse. Wouldn't have anything left. That's pretty good.
Now, the nice thing about this hunt is every once in a while I have to show the kids that I can still get it done.
Let's go check this bird out.
Lift him up there.
Oh, that's a pretty heavy bird. Look at that. Those Remingtons did the job. I'll tell you what, I've never seen decoys like the Avian decoys work as well as any decoys that we've ever seen. I mean, they came up and started beating on him, and if I wouldn't have shot him, I think he probably would have tore him up. But to have Danny here behind the camera with me, finally get to witness me get a turkey, which I haven't done with him probably for years,
It's always him getting a shot at it or Shannon. But this is one of my better birds right here. Big old beard. Nice fan. Just a big body bird. Holy cow. See you next time on the Outdoor Option.
We're here in Tennessee, my favorite state.
While we were down there, so was Byron Ferguson, legendary trick shot artist.
I get to do for a living what everybody else does for fun.
The stories are never ending. Let's get one. Let's go.
The deer start pouring in within 20 minutes.
So this must be Shannon's lucky season or something.
This moment was definitely a big rush.
I couldn't wait any longer. Let's go find my buck.
She's got the eyes. Oh, stop. Step, back up.